Hello, hello, happy Tuesday, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's really cold where I am. I hope everybody's staying nice and warm. I'm coming on today to do a little changing video of little Zaydyn here for his mommy. His mommy, the outfit he's wearing, his mommy sent, and I'm going to change him into this little Preemie Carter's sleeper. It's a little footed sleeper. It's white. And then it has, in a dark gray, drawing, like coloring book drawings of a crescent moon and a cloud, and then a jug of milk that's got a smiley face on it that says milk and a straw coming out of it. Really cute. And a little matching chapeau. And then the rim of the hat, and then around the neck and down where the snaps are, is a lighter gray. Really, really cute. His mommy does not live in the U.S., and so she can't get Carter's where she is, so she actually asked if she could order some stuff and have it sent here. And so I said, that's fine, and he will actually be leaving tomorrow. Yes, you're going home, aren't you, little man? So I wanted to get one more changing video in, and then later today I'm going to set up his box packing, and then I'll do that tomorrow. So this little man's going to be leaving us. He's so sweet. Aren't you, little Zaydyn? Anyway, you can hear my washing machine draining. I am doing some laundry right now. I have been a whirling dervish of a cleaner the last couple days. I'm doing my winter clean, which many people call a spring clean, but I like to do it each season, where I do my normal clean, but then I also take down all the curtains and wash, dry, iron, hang them back up, and open up all the vent covers, take them off, wash them, and then, you know, vacuum inside, and, you know, if there's anything in there, kind of thing. So I got a new vacuum. Speaking of vacuuming, for anybody who's been watching knows that is the chore I do not like. And I'm not going to say I like it yet, but I will say my new vacuum I am enjoying. I've named her Lovely Lavender because she's a lavender color. She's a Shark. I'm not sure what model she is off the top of my head. I've never had a Shark vacuum before. My last one stopped working. So I did some research because I shed a lot, and as you know, I have long hair. And so I know there's some out now that are supposed to, where the hair that gets trapped in the beater, the roller thing, you can like keep pushing it over the rug and it will take it off, and then you won't have to clean that. So I thought about those, but I didn't love the reviews on them, and there were other things that were more important to me. For example, I wanted one that was completely contained because my husband and I both have allergies. So many vacuums, most vacuums actually, I think there's only like 5 or 6 on the market that are fully contained, meaning when you're vacuuming, some of the particulates are not coming back out. And so that was really important to me, as is cleanability. I like to not just dump out what's in my vacuum canister. I wash the thing. This completely comes apart. Like the tubes come off, but it's an upright vacuum, but then it has a canister that comes off for like doing stairs and stuff. I was reading some Google reviews, and then I thought, well, let me go see about like setting up and usage on YouTube. And there's a channel called Vacuum Wars, and all he does is show vacuums. It's I'm assuming, that based on the title. But he actually used to do house cleaning, and this is the vacuum he's been using for like 10 years. So his videos on this vacuum were really interesting to me. Oh, look how sweet. That fits him perfectly. So this is the Carter's line. What does it say? Up to 5 pounds. Preemie up to 5 pounds. Fits the half pint perfectly. Let's try on your chapeau, little man. Let's see which. Oh, we'll have the. Oh, but it's upside down. We'll have the rain cloud up right here. Nope, because then you see the tag. I don't like that. Let's turn it back around. I suppose I could flip the tag. Oh, look how adorable you are. looks so snuggly buggly too. He says, "Hi, Mommy. Thank you for the cozy jammies." Now I don't have to tuck his feet in under the fur. He's got foot covering, so this will go in his drawer. Like I said, he'll be traveling home tomorrow. Huh, little man. Oh, he's so sweet. He'll get a passport. Any of my babies that leave the U.S. get a passport. The ones that stay here don't, because you're staying in the U.S. I've done that all along, and I wish it would be so fun. I do have stickers of like New York, like of passport stamps, but it would be really fun if they could actually get real stamps. But of course, you know, they're not gonna. The customs officials are not gonna. It's an official thing. So anyway, but for anybody out there who has half pint or a similarly sized baby, the Carter's up to 5 pounds is a perfect. I mean, it's a little bit baggy, but of course that's more realistic. So anyway, so I've been a cleaning crazy woman the last couple days. You know, like take everything out of my fridge and freezer and wash them, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, oh, I don't know. I'm hoping this person watches my YouTube channel. Let me start showing y'all around while I chatter away for a bit. Look how sweet he is. And then Toby's not there any longer. He is. Look at these girls, how beautiful they look. He's up here. He curled. He rolled onto his side. I had him on his back, and look, he rolled. He's so cozy. He felt sleepy. So I had, the other day, I hadn't been on Instagram for a wee bit, and I went onto Instagram. Oh, these two girls, well, Frog and Girl, are down because that shelf was starting to tip, and I did put it back up there, so I need to move them back up. Anyway, so the other day, what day was it? Maybe Sunday? I noticed I had messages in my, like a request folder. I forget what exactly it's called on Instagram. Attenborough's still reading. He needs to move for my next video. And so I started answering the first one, and I had this thing pop up telling me to like install some update for Instagram, and it said allow or ignore. So I hit ignore, and I kept typing, and it popped up again, and I hit ignore, and it did it a couple times. I ignored it, I don't know how many times, and then I went on to the next message and had just started composing my response, and it popped up again, and I hit ignore, and it automatically started updating me. And then when I went back, poof, that message was gone. So I have no way. Somebody messaged me about a cuddle baby. So if you messaged me on Instagram regarding, I'm guessing you're about with the shorter limbs, which was I used the Levi head with the 1/4 limbs. Somebody messaged me about that specific baby and about cuddle babies in general. So if that is you, I am not ignoring you. I just couldn't respond. Now, granted, your message was there for 4 weeks, and I apologize. Just like the other two, they were all three there for 4 weeks. Social media, you know, I do my best, y'all. I often forget about Instagram, and usually, like when I go post something, I'll be like, oh, I can sit here now and look at things for a little while. And in between, I kind of forget about it. So I just forget it's there, like as an app, until I'm like, oh, I need to post on Instagram. So if that was you, please, please, please message me again. And then I was able to message the third person. I don't know if it's because I was mid-reply. And I did go check, because once I responded to the first person, that message popped over into my normal message area, because I like accepted their message. But this one wasn't there. It's completely poof gone. So unless somebody, Miranda, do you know how I can retrieve that? Oh, bless y'all, Miranda. I don't know if you saw that video. Miranda helped me retrieve my Kymberlee's collection Instagram when it, I thought, disappeared. But it doesn't have to be Miranda. If you do know how to do it, Miranda, please let me know. But anybody else, if you know if you're composing a message and it's updates and poof, it disappears where it went, that would be a great help. I haven't even Googled it yet. I made a mental note. Next time you make a video, mention it, because I'm hoping this person watches me. So I wanted to make reference to that. I've been watching some videos. There's a few that I really, really want to comment on. But anyway, But I've been enjoying your videos. I love, Nana had her Noah out the other day. She's actually had him out a couple times recently. I love when she has Noah out. That's the Mama's Little Monkey sculpt. For anybody who's been with me as long as I've been on YouTube, that was the very first reborn that I purchased, was a Mama's Little Monkey. I no longer have her. When she arrived, it was not what I thought it would be in terms of painting. Like, I was totally expecting to see skin, and I didn't. And so I have a Mama's Monkey kit tucked away that will one day probably be a keeper of mine. I actually purchased it from a reborn, what do you call it, supplier? Anyway, but it was in her personal kit collection, and she lost the COA. So it does not have a COA, but it is a legitimate kit. 100% legitimate. But I love when Nana brings out her Noah. So anyway, but if you watch Renee at Raindom Reborn, she has a Romy Stridum now. Oh, y'all, I've seen those babies in person. So beautiful. There's my little Romy Stridum up there. She's so tiny. I named her Romy after her creator. But anyway, beautiful. Lots of new babies. Congratulations to everybody who has new babies. I haven't acquired any new babies in here, but I do have some new babies that have joined my my Blythe world. For those of you who don't know, I have a couple Blythe dolls. Well, had a couple. I now have 3 Blythes and 2 little what are called OB11 dolls. I have an Instagram page, account, what is it called? I don't even know. Called the_Blythe_house, where I am showing, I haven't posted my new babies, well, my newest one as of yet. My 2 original Blythes and my 2 OB11s are up there. My little OB11s are named Harper and Lee, after the author of To Kill a Mockingbird. Look at this beautiful drawing that Debbie made me. And Debbie's back. She made a video the other day. She'd been absent for a while. I'm so glad you're back, Debbie, and out of your funk. That is Atticus and Scout. For those of you who don't know, it is my all-time #1 favorite book after the Bible. And a friend of mine was so funny because, you know, she's known me for 20 plus years, and she knows how influential Atticus was to me. And she's like, oh, you should have had her draw you sitting next to him. I'm like, oh, that'd have been cool. But I love Scout as well, so I love, love, love that so much. And so I named my first 2 little OB11 girls Harper and Lee, although I spelled Lee, L-E-I-G-H, as homage to a cousin of mine. I have a cousin named Lee, spelled that way. So they are Harper and Lee. And then I have a couple more coming, little ones. I think I'm done for now with the Blythes, the big ones. But I started building a Blythe house out of a bookcase. The sole purpose of that bookcase was to become a Blythe house. It was a Christmas present I got a couple years ago. And I started working on it. I have built, again, you'll see this on that Instagram page if you go look at it. I have built the bedroom and the top of the bookcase is, hi, Mommy. I didn't let him say hi to his mommy. He's so sweet. Hi, Mommy, I'm sleeping. Is their closet. And then I have the bedroom, and then the next one down I built a book nook, which I made a hollow of a tree for them to go inside and read. And it was starting to bother me that the scale was off. So I had to do some research on scale. I knew that the Blythe dolls were 1/6 and the OB11s are 1/12. And I really thought when I bought this bookcase it was the correct size, but it's not. It's great for the OB11 girls, but it's really messing with my brain that the Blythe dolls are like almost touching the ceiling. So, in time, I have a few other important things that are going on in my life that I will eventually share here. But in time, I am actually going to build a Blythe house that is to scale for the Blythe girls. And then that way the OB11s will be like toddlers. You know, in the real world, little tiny toddlers, you know, they're shorter than a kitchen cabinet, you know, for example, kind of thing. So, so that's been put on hold. I've been gathering supplies, and my little frog guy, Malachi. He's so sweet. Oh, and happy Winnie the Pooh Day. I saw it was Winnie the Pooh Day. And, of course, happy Martin Luther King Day. Now I lost my train of thought. What was I talking? Oh, so I've been like, I have a vision for all the rooms that I want to build. And so I've just been gathering items and supplies. A lot of it I'm going to construct in terms of building different things. Because I love doing stuff like that. I had a doll's house when I was a little girl. And I had it for many years. It had 3 floors and an attic. They were all stacked on top of each other. It was like a long rectangle standing upright the vertical way, but each room was a square. And only one of the floors had a divide down the, it was like 1/3 and then 2/3, and then the divide did not come all the way to the edge. So I made that little section the bathroom, and then it had the little attic room on top. That made a 4th little room. I had that for many years. It had no stairs. That always confused my brain as a little girl. I didn't like them. I used to walk them to the edge and have to like hop them up, and it so confused me. Like, they need stairs. Anyway, but after I no longer had it as a doll's house when I got older, I kept it because I thought, oh, when I have children, it'll either be a doll's house or maybe when they're, newborn toddler age, it could be a bookcase. Until their dollhouse age, but anyway, I eventually got rid of it, and it would not have worked for these dolls anyway, so I'm not saying I regret getting rid of it. But I am having fun again because my mom and I built some of the furniture. We used to get little kits, dollhouse kits, and we'd build them and paint them, and it was so much fun. So I'm having a lot of fun. I keep joking I'm a squirrel gathering over the winter. So that's going on. Let's see, what else is going on? I am painting. I'm working on a kit that has a list, and so far the first person is getting works in progress. And what else? Anything else exciting I need to talk about? Oh, poor Calcadon's up there in a sleeveless dress. She's like, hello, it's winter. Oh, bless her. So yeah, that's about all that's going on that I can think of to share here on YouTube. So yeah, just stay tuned for more babies, and I need to get back to commenting on videos. I have been watching. I am here, y'all, and I'm just trying to think. I know Kat put up a video. She hasn't been on for a long time. She put up a video of showing some stuff she's crocheted. Kat, I need that pattern for that Afghan. She couldn't remember the name of it, darn it. And I need to comment under there and say, can you find the name? It's a beautiful pattern. There was somebody else who showed yarn work as well. Who was that? It's escaping my brain right now. But anyway, so I am watching, and I know months ago now, Gloria did this beautiful tour of the doll's house that she made. And I keep meaning to comment on it, and it's way back in my history now. So I have to get better at commenting, ladies. My husband got me, now it's been 3-4 months ago, he got me some earbuds. And it's one of those things that you never knew you needed until you had it. I feel the same way about a mask holder. I purchased a mask holder from a friend of mine, has an Etsy shop, a couple months ago, and now I have a second one from Herlanda, which, by the way, Herlanda, it matches that scarf you gave me beautifully. So that's the one I use with that coat and scarf. Oh, it's so fun. Anyway, it's one of those things because, you go out, like for me, I'm not going in shops. I do a lot of curbside pickup, but like I go to recycle on my way. And so I'll put my mask on, get out at recycle, and then want to take it off to drive, say, to pick up from the grocery store. And I was always laying my mask in my lap. I don't have a vehicle where I can pop the trunk, and I don't want anybody touching my vehicle. So I get out and open, and then there's a couple times I drop my mask, but I do keep extra masks in my car. But I don't have that issue anymore. So, woohoo! What was I saying? What was the item before the mask holder? One of those. Oh, earbuds. So, it's wonderful because I can be, I mean, I used to, like, while I'm doing things in the kitchen or whatever, I could listen to messages or listen to videos and stuff, but now I can walk away and still hear. And y'all, okay, I hope you're sitting down for this joy bubble. I can actually have the earbud in my ear and listen while I vacuum. Oh! So, anyway, I say earbud because I only wear one of them. I have some, I don't know what the right word is, health issue or whatever, but my left side, I don't wear it. So, I just wear the one in case anybody caught the single of earbud. But anyway, it's revolutionary. But again, I'm moving around and goes to the next video. I still love putting things into my watch later and then going there and starting it, and then it just automatically jumps to the next video. So that was really sweet of my husband. He came in one day and just sat them on my nightstand. And I'm like, what are these? I was so excited. It was an Apple box, first of all. I have been an Apple user for a long time. I love Apple products. I love that they all communicate with each other. So like my earbuds, I'll say sync because that's the right words. I don't think synced is the right, synced? Yeah, synced is a word. Synced with my phone immediately. And then also when I open my computer and put them on, it syncs with my computer. But I love, like if I'm watching something on YouTube and I'm by the TV, we have Apple TV, so I can hit AirPlay and it throws it up to my TV, and they all communicate with each other, which I love. Like when I take photos on my phone, I can just hit share and choose my computer, and fling, they all go onto my computer. It's a wonderful thing. Anyway, but I'm rambling at this point. Let's talk about the weather. We have sun today. You can see a little coming in under the curtain there, which we did yesterday as well. Oh, that's another thing I did during my winter clean. My plants all got pruned, so they're much happier today. And then I kept several of the clippings to get roots and plant more. But one of the plants that I used to have in front of a window that gets a lot of sun, I had moved a couple months ago, and she's greatly reduced herself. So I've moved her back in front of the sun. Anyway, so yeah, so we had a couple ice storms a few weeks ago, and then we've had a couple snowfalls. But right now I'll say there's maybe a ½ inch of snow out there on the ground, so not too bad. It's not been a terrible winter. We actually, last Sunday, which was only 2 days ago, we were expecting, that was the second phase. So Friday, no, not Friday, Thursday. It was Thursday. Okay, I'll get it straight, y'all. Thursday night, I had to think what was going on last week because we went somewhere Friday and it was pending this. So Thursday night, we were supposed to get anywhere from 6 to 12 inches of snow, and we woke to a dusting of just, I don't know what it was, a quarter, ½ an inch, something like that. Phew! And then we were supposed to get another 4 to 6 inches Sunday night, which we didn't. Again, we just got kind of a dusting. So this morning, though, outside, you know how in the spring and summer you have that lovely dew on the ground where you have that lovely shimmer because the sun is hitting it first thing in the morning? Well, it was like frost everywhere, like the steps, the porch, everything. Well, I can't see the grass because there's snow on top of it, but like the driveway. But that was the nice thing because we had rain first, so when snow hit the wet, it instantly dissolved. But so it always looks like very manicured concrete. But of course, it accumulates on the grass and stuff. So anyway, all right, I think that's all I'm going to talk about. I'm just going through my brain if there's anything else. I'm sure I'm forgetting 8 million things that I would love to talk about. But I am going to go now, and I have to take my lovely Lavender upstairs. I just used her to vacuum the stairs and down here. So that's another thing. She switches from, you have a choice between floor or carpeting, which is lovely. So, and I love the attachment. The attachment wand is really, you can choose it to use it short or long. And so I can reach areas with it. I used to have to like dust and then vacuum up the dust, but this one has a really long reach. So anyway, all right, everybody, I'm going to stop talking about a vacuum cleaner. I know you're all thinking, yeah, she doesn't love vacuuming. She can't stop talking about it. I'm just really loving this machine. It's really, really well made. All right, everybody, let's have Toby tell his mommy goodbye. Bye, Mommy. I love you. He's so sleepy. Look at that sweet face, y'all. Oh. And then Genevieve's going to say hi to her Mama Chiquita again. Hi, Mama Chiquita. No, she's my baby. She just has a second mommy, for those of you that are new. She's not going. I've had a couple people throughout the years say, are you selling her? Nope, nope, she's staying here. And then look, little Zaydyn. I'll see you soon, Mommy. I'm going to start my journey tomorrow. Oh, look, this has a little, this is the front. Look, it's got a little, like, tag on the, of a cloud, a happy cloud. Okay, we got it on the right way, y'all. Okay. And every day we have to remember what? To find at least one thing to be joyful for. Always choose joy. Find your joy bubbles, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.